And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Time now for the nation's sharpest opinion. Aam Aadmi Party Chief and Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal has been summoned again by the Enforcement Directorate. You would remember last time round when he was summoned, Arvind Kejriwal coolly said, "I'm not going, I'm busy." He says, "I'm too busy with campaigning in Madhya Pradesh elections, where his party won the grand sum of 0 seats, but he did not go." Now, avoiding a summons for the second time will be difficult. So we can take it for certain that this time Arvind Kejriwal cannot avoid going to the Enforcement Directorate. The Liquorgate scam is one in which Kejriwal's once right-hand man Manish Sisodia has been behind bars for 295 days. When he went in, Arvind Kejriwal said, "You're going to be out in a week or a month." 295 days. What does this mean? This means that he's not been able to get bail, which means a compelling enough case has not been made for bail, which means the courts are not convinced that prima facie there is no case, which means there is a case. Question is, if a case is there, who's guilty? Now, this is a case in which even the Supreme Court 4 days back rejected Sisodia's request to review denial of bail, which means prima facie something very, very important is going on in the case. And even the Supreme Court believes you can't dismiss this case. There is something to it. Though the opposition keeps saying this is political vendetta, there are facts to the case. This is a case in which the Supreme Court itself has said that there is tentatively supportive material, tentatively supportive evidence to support the allegation of windfall gains, which means money was made. Question was, who made the money? This is a case in which the Enforcement Directorate is thinking of making the Aam Aadmi Party an accused. Now, that's where things get complicated for Arvind Kejriwal, because as long as the Aam Aadmi Party is not an accused, if it's a question of the Delhi government, because Arvind Kejriwal does not directly hold any portfolio in the Delhi government, which means he can't be held individually culpable. Ministers are held culpable. But if the Aam Aadmi Party is seen to be the beneficiary, that's when it gets complicated for Mr. Kejriwal, because at the end of the day, he is the CEO, COO, and everything in the top management for the Aam Aadmi Party. So he cannot avoid individual accountability. And ladies and gentlemen, the scale at which the Liquorgate scam has unraveled, the intricacies to which those involved have gone, the enmeshing of those in powerful position and lobbies, and the way in which liquor barons have profiteered is a charge which is not going away. In my view, ladies and gentlemen, when Arvind Kejriwal came into politics, when he came into government in Delhi and then in Punjab, it was with a certain promise, dwindling of course over the years, but the basic and essential promise, USP, issue number one, brand imagery issue number one, was that he will combat corruption. The explanation for an act of corruption cannot be a narrative based on vendetta. Keep aside the Anna movement, which was milked by the Aam Aadmi Party for its creation, and several other Lutyens media lobbies. But Arvind Kejriwal's very existence in Indian politics comes under question if he doesn't start the straight talking on the specifics of Liquorgate. That's the point, ladies and gentlemen. That is the way I see it. And that is what Arvind Kejriwal should do. No wishy-washy replies, no dharnas, no vendetta card. The only way I believe that people will be convinced about what Kejriwal's role is or is not in Liquorgate is if he agrees to a detailed, very specific, point by point specific interview on Liquorgate, where he believes that he is doing the interview to give his position on Liquorgate. There is no point doing an interview and then attacking the journalist, saying like Rahul Gandhi speaking on behalf of the BJP, etc., etc. That's all rubbish. That is not the way it works. Arvind Kejriwal should realize that the only way he can come clean is if he voluntarily submits himself to an act of humility and not arrogance, not hubris, by saying, I will come on a detailed interview on Liquorgate, specifics of Liquorgate, where he answers the question. and doesn't try to ask counter questions. Will he do that? I don't know. If he wants to, I'd love to interview him specifically on the specifics of Liquorgate. Ladies and gentlemen, that's my offer and that's my view. Now let's debate.
The Enforcement Directorate has turned on the heat on Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal. Fresh summons have been issued to him in the Delhi liquor policy case. Kejriwal has been asked to appear before the investigating agency on Thursday.
The agencies believe that the party in itself has been a beneficiary of this particular quid pro quo that has taken place. That is the reason why the agency believes that the Aam Aadmi Party should also be made party to this entire investigation, or perhaps could be seen as an accused in this particular case. Now, if at all Arvind Kejriwal basically responds to this summons, this would be the first time that he would be appearing before the Enforcement Directorate.
The Aam Aadmi Party, whose leaders are already serving sentences, claims the centre is out to finish the opposition.
देखिए, ये कोई नई बात नहीं है. जिस तरीके से नरेंद्र मोदी जी काम कर रहे हैं, जो भी व्यक्ति उनके सामने प्रश्न पूछता है, उनको या तो ये सस्पेंड करते हैं या उनको किसी भी तरीके से राजनीतिक रूप से खत्म करने के लिए गिरफ्तार करते हैं या कुछ भी करते हैं. इस देश में नरेंद्र मोदी एक ही व्यक्ति से सबसे ज्यादा डरते हैं और वो है अरविंद केजरीवाल और अरविंद केजरीवाल की राजनीति.
This is the second summon issued to Kejriwal in the case. He skipped the first summon, calling it politically motivated.
ये पिछले एक साल से लोग देख रहे हैं कि तथाकथित शराब घोटाला इन्होंने शोर कर रखा है. अभी तक एक भी पैसा कहीं इनको मिला नहीं. इतनी बताते हैं 1000 से ज़्यादा रेड हो चुकी, इतने लोगों को गिरफ्तार कर चुके, कहीं कोई रिकवरी नहीं हुई है.
दिल्ली के मुख्यमंत्री के खिलाफ, अरविंद जी के खिलाफ मोदी जी ने यह साजिश रचना शुरू कर दिया. केजरीवाल को सीबीआई का सम्मन भेज रहे हैं. मैं आपको बताना चाहता हूं प्रधानमंत्री जी, आपकी सरकार और आप सर से लेकर पांव तक भ्रष्टाचार में डूबे हुए हैं.
भारतीय जनता पार्टी को आम आदमी पार्टी से, अरविंद केजरीवाल से, मनीष सिसोदिया से डर लगता है. और यही कारण है कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी अपनी एजेंसीज को, सीबीआई को, ईडी को इस्तेमाल कर रही है कि किसी तरह से आम आदमी पार्टी को खत्म कर दिया जाए.
The BJP claims the buck stops at Kejriwal in the liquor policy case.
मैं अरविंद केजरीवाल जी से कहना चाहता हूं कि कानून अपना काम कर रहा है और कानून के तहत ईडी ने आपको सम्मन किया है. आपको जाना चाहिए. आपको डर किस बात का है? अगर आपने कुछ गलत नहीं किया तो. लेकिन हाँ, अगर आपने गलत किया है, जो दस्तावेज कहते हैं उसमें आपका डर लाजमी है.
There is no clarity if Kejriwal will appear before the ED. The agency feels his party should be made an accused in the case for receiving kickbacks.
आप सबको पता होगा, पब्लिक डोमेन में, पब्लिक नॉलेज में है कि केजरीवाल जी विपाशना के लिए जा रहे हैं. ये एक महीने पहले, लगभग 1-1.5 महीने पहले ही तय कर दिया जाता है और ये पब्लिक नॉलेज में भी है. तो अगर आगे इस नोटिस को कैसे जवाब देना है, क्या करना है, वो जो वकील है वो तय करेंगे.
Does Arvind Kejriwal have anything to hide in the Delhi Liquorgate case? Let's debate.